Coach, you're entering your 4th season as the head coach of Arizona Soccer. What excites you most about this upcoming year?
It's 4 years, that's hard to believe. I think the identity and culture of the team is really locked in a way that, it takes time to create. So I think that's a special feeling, and the connectivity. We're also a very veteran team for the first time since I've been here, it's a different experience.
How would you describe the bond of this veteran class that you guys have?
I think we've been through like ups and downs, highs and lows, wins and losses, and that's really allowed us to like build a sort of like bond of mutual understanding and trust, and knowing we have each other's backs on and off the field.
The bond is super special, especially with the 5th-year seniors. Having gone through COVID together, that kind of fostered the relationship that we will always be there for each other. And then just being able to kind of group up with that other class has been amazing. I think we know each other, we know how to solve conflict well with one another, we know how to push each other. We just know the ins and outs of each other.
Our friendships go a lot farther than just on the field. We all truly care about each other and push each other. And I think that's the most important part about a teammate and within a friend, is how far you can push each other to help each other succeed.
And on the flip side, you're adding a lot of new faces to this team this season. What were you looking to add to the team in this new group?
Well, one thing, graduating, 6 players who've been in starting roles, as well as other players who have huge personalities and roles on the field. We knew we needed a big freshman class so that as those guys graduate, we're not replacing them with all freshmen. We have a bunch of sophomore players who will have had experience, will have had an opportunity to learn from them. We also went heavy on the front line because it's somewhere we've been thin.
This summer, you added 2 new assistant coaches. Let's start with Coach Gonzalez. How do you hope his wealth of experience impacts the team?
I already know he's going to be tremendous. His leadership ability, his communication skills, all those things are outstanding. So I think our keepers will benefit tremendously from that. But he's also, with his multiple head coaching experiences, both at UCR and with Puerto Rico, he knows how to communicate with the entire team and coach the entire team.
And then Coach Congleton, you worked with him at a professional level. He's been a consultant with Arizona Soccer for several years. Why was this the right time to bring him on?
Yeah, I was actually picking Philip's brain about coaches, and then he just was like, well, what about me? And I was like, is that a joke or are you being serious? And he was like, no, I'm serious. And I'm like, well, if you're really gonna come, then let's go. His understanding of certain aspects of the game are probably going to be some of the best in the country. His data background is going to be huge for us. How you're building out your training sessions, how you're managing player loads, how you're returning from injury, all of these things. And then he's also just spent the last 5 years, at the pros, competing for championships, winning championships.
A couple months from now, halfway into the season, what do you hope other teams say about Arizona Soccer?
That we're gritty. I hope people see how hard we work. I truly would take the team that I have right now any day of the week against any opponent.
We're a hardworking team, and we're dedicated, and we care not only about the impact that we leave on the field, but also off the field as well.
Fans will be excited to see the passion and the commitment that we have. I think that this is our most talented and driven team that we've had so far, since I've been here anyway, and I'm just really excited to see what we'll be able to accomplish with the goals that we've set for the team and ourselves.
Better stay tuned, it's going to be a good year.